Hey, what's up everybody? Minutes on the Sun. I had a few comments from people. They really liked this idea of the breached wall, and they thought it was a pretty cool idea that I made it historically accurate the way castle walls were built. And the only reason I knew to do that was because of this book right here. This is called Castle by David Macaulay. I borrowed this book from the library in I think 7th grade. It would have been 1996, and I never gave it back. Sorry. But I've read this book, I don't know, a million times. It's fully illustrated. Basically talks about the building of castles. It kind of documents this fictional castle and how the land was bought and why it was built, and it gets into the planning stages of the castle, and it really breaks down how castles worked. It gives you names, gives you, really cool illustrations. It just shows you kind of the wall, how it was structured, and this one had an outer wall and an inner wall. Super cool idea. Planning the town around it. Cute little characters, tools. I really like this page. Shows them digging the foundation for the walls. A little town starting to get built. It's boats. And here we go. This is the kind of the breakdown of how the walls were built. I won't read that. Pretty cool. Shows you the scaffolding. Pretty awesome. This is one of my favorite pictures. I always wanted to build this. Little window seat idea. Little arrow hole things. See, it's starting to come together, and they are building the estate walls, I guess they're called. This is a cool picture too. That is cool. Here's a good one. Down like the store. Keep their grains. Starting to look like a castle. Yeah. The dungeon, the culprit. I don't know, seems like he could sneak out of that. This is too cool. Watch your step. This guy's taking a duke, and it falls into the cesspit. These guys are, I think, probably waiting to take a duke. This guy is taking a duke and talking to his friend, and the dog is up there, like, looking down. What a strange picture. And see, if you're trying to siege the castle, trying to lay siege to the castle, you might get pooped on. There's the toilet. Looks very comfortable. Is that a wooden seat or is that stone? I'd make it wood. That'd be pretty gross to clean, but at least you could replace it, you know? Just cut a new toilet seat and throw it in there. Yeah. This makes sense if you look at the picture next to it. This is this. See? Cool. I don't know what these guys are doing. Pulling up some soup. Some hot soup from the kitchen. Building the walls. Looks like the illustrator got lazy here. Shit, I forgot to finish that picture. The outer gatehouse section, there's a drawbridge. Kind of shows you how that mechanism works. Boom. It's pretty handsome castle. I like this little detail. This little marina area. Kind of walk way up to the castle. Some weapons. This is when the book starts getting really cool too. It starts talking about, you know, well, not quite yet, but it's talking about building the inner buildings and the churches and all that stuff. Excellent illustrations. Look at this. I think these are all done in a pen, just inked, but they've got a, look at the shadow. It's really cool. Making some chicken. Plumbing. Medieval plumbing. Good way to get sick. So cool. These illustrations are just, I always love looking at these. You're just looking from the town. Here's a little dinner scene inside the big kitchen or a big dining area. It's really cool. Huh, talent. This is cool. You build all that stuff, you better keep it safe. This is a view from the ocean. Here comes trouble. Talks about siege weapons and how they defended themselves against them. scary. Here we go. Storm the castle! Look at this guy's crawling on top. I never noticed that little detail. Brave. This is awesome. Sappers. They dig under the wall. That's crazy. And then what they would do is they'd dig under the wall and build this wooden structure underneath the wall. And once it's all built, they fill it with hay and burnable material and burn the whole inside out. The wood burns, the walls fail. Pretty ingenious. So there it is. There's a cool nighttime scene. It's kind of hard to tell, but excellent illustrations. Castle. Look it up on Amazon. You can probably still find it. They might even have better versions of it, but I love this book. I will keep it forever. I'll give it to my kids. You guys have a good